come down near the front, yeah. Well, whilst we're doing this, can I just get a raise of hands, like, who actually uses Telegram? Actually, I'll make it easier. Who doesn't use Telegram at all? Is this someone's, one person? Okay, one person, two people, okay. So, I don't know, actually, hopefully my slides are gonna work. If not, this is gonna be extra fun, and Charlotte is gonna really help me out. There we go, so, if we can just do the Slido, we're just gonna do a little bit of voting. Let's just see how this works. If you scan the code there, it'll be great to see. Well, let's just vote away whilst we're doing this. Have a scan. I would love to know, like, how familiar are you with the TON ecosystem? So if you scan the code, very much. Thank you, Victor. Scan it there. Got 2 people. It should load up. If not, this is going to be extra fun. But already we've got 16. Right. Let's see if this works. Please just vote away, because I don't know if you know that TON is integrated in Telegram. This is the key. There we go, 46, very much. I'm glad I've got all my friends and family down voting at the top. But look, OK, we've got nope, just a little. We'll give it, wow, 59 people voting. That's brilliant, that's brilliant. Okay, because I did a speech the other day, and out of all the Telegram, I know we're all in crypto. I spoke to LSE, and we had about 100 people knew Telegram, 3 people knew about TON, so obviously these are great stats. So look, anyone went to Token 2049 in Singapore? Not as many, but about 25%. So look, I landed, I took a really awful flight. I did not sleep at all. I really wanted to sleep, I just didn't sleep, okay? It was one of those when you're on the flight and you're, please sleep, I was just so tired. I get off the flight, okay? I go down, I walk down, and it's like, how do I get to my hotel? What do we do normally? Do we use Uber? Do we use Uber? Yeah. So what happens if Uber's not there? What do we do? Man in the green suit. What happens if Uber's not around? How do you get somewhere?
Grab.
You grab, exactly, grab. Now, what would that involve if I got Grab? Grab's an alternative ride-sharing app. What happens if I didn't have Grab? What are the steps I've got to do? Install, yeah? And then what? Do you know what? When it works with Uber, it's amazing. But when you go somewhere that Uber and you're used to doesn't, it's a bit of a pain. So look, I was really lucky. I had Sharon, who's over there. She said, why don't you go to Telegram, and we've all got Telegram, search Tada, just typed in Tada, load it up, and it said, there's a ride-sharing app straight away, so I didn't have to download anything. It just natively launched in Telegram, something we all now have, apart from that young man over there. It said, where are you going to? So I just typed my hotel in. It already knew I was at the airport. And it says, do you want to continue? Yeah. I connected my Telegram wallet. OK, so most of us have a Telegram wallet, either TON Keeper or within the Telegram app. Press play, paid with my TON balance. Taxi showed up straight away. OK, can you just imagine? OK, and I'll just show it up there. This is what it looked like, okay? So basically loaded up my Telegram, TON Keeper, we've got TON Keeper people here, loaded it up, booked the Tada. Can you imagine now being able to do that with day-to-day things? So I'm not here to sort of say how amazing TON is and extra sharding and solving trilemmas and load of problems. The key thing, what TON and Telegram are going to be building together are stuff like your grandma's going to be telling, or your mum's going to be telling you. You know, like, you should be playing this game, or look, I just bought this on this app, and I just did it through Telegram. This is the stuff. And you'll be seeing now, look, we had, I think over there, we had about 300,000 journeys going through the conference. It works. And when stuff works, you start using it, okay? So, just want to know what your Uber rating is. Let's just see if everyone's attention. Like, what type of people have we got in the room, okay? So, we go 4.7. Okay. Got some very polite people in the room. Sadly, I'm 4.61. Never ride with a friend that slams the door when they get out of an Uber. It's just a way to ruin your Uber rating there. There we go, some very polite people there. Look at 4.9s as well. Anyone want to give me a lift? Please let me know, because I can't get Ubers anymore. It's just a bit of an issue there. So look, I'm always asked, Martin, and Jack as well. Jack's like one of the key people in the TON ecosystem as well. How do you onboard 100 million users? Because I've been in crypto, 5, 6 years, and I'm always asked, we're always said, there's going to be this killer app. This is what's going to onboard these users. How are we going to onboard 100 million users? So look, I don't know if you're familiar there. One of the major designers is actually in the room. I won't dox him, okay? Does anyone familiar with Notcoin at all? Yeah? Just raise your hands a little bit there. There we go. It's quite a lot. So we've got about 35 million people. So if you want to onboard 100 million users, this is what they've all done. 40, 60, Hamster Combat, 250. And all you do, you did the airdrop, you've crypto onboarded, okay? So there we go. Thank you very much for that. No, I'm not. Well, you can give me a clap, but look, honestly, we can easily onboard 100 million users, and thank you very much for the clap. I really appreciate that. We can easily onboard 100 million users, but it's what we're going to do with those users, okay? And this is why Telegram with TON is the way forward for getting these users just to make crypto their everyday life. It's like when I use my maps, I'm using AI all the time, but I don't know I'm using AI, okay? UX, we know so many of these crypto apps are just, you can't use them. Distribution, I get major companies, major projects, and they've got really good stuff, and they go like, I've got 100,000 users, okay, like I really want to get the Telegram numbers of like, 1, 2, 3, 10 million users. How do I do that? I was like, it's going to be very difficult if you're not integrated natively into Telegram and people just use it as a way of life. So look, I'm going to come back to this slide in a sec, but look, viral and social distribution equals a mass adoption. This is the key thing we want to be doing. So look, if I was doing this on other chains, that 27 million that I have here would be like, would be up there, okay? This is 27, 30, and you can see like, this is the way that you can get users, okay? It's this community, it's this sharing, it's this building. These are the key things. So if you want to harness this, if you have a project, this is the way you're getting that virality and this social distribution, which has really been lacking. Because I personally think the way we are in crypto, we're only at a finite number. I don't think we're going to get like this huge mass adoption in the way that crypto is at the moment. So, bold prediction, and I don't know, is Harry here? Hopefully, replay this in 2028, TON to 500 million. Okay, that's what I think we're going to get the users. I'm pretty bold and confident, and hopefully by the end of this, you'll realize why I'm saying this. Because look, Telegram, anyone got any ideas how many users Telegram have? 950 million users. Look, I'm only saying half of those people that are using Telegram are basically going to be using the blockchain in there. In the thing. So look, I'm going to give you a quick overview on this. Okay, there's 3 ways that we're going to be able to do this and why this is so good. TON mini apps, okay? You can onboard, like what we did with that Tada, you can open it up and one click, you are in, okay? You've got it in, you don't have to download, you don't have to get your data, 30, 40, 50 megabytes when you're at the airport, like on that dodgy Wi-Fi, that slow Wi-Fi, you're in straight away because like, I'm glad I couldn't download like a 50 megabyte thing because I would have been in real trouble and it would have been really slow and you start panicking, okay? One click straight in. The TON integration, okay, look, my wallet was there straight away. I didn't have to give my card details. I didn't have to worry about exchange rates. I didn't have to do any of that. TON was integrated into that mini app straight away. You have that onboarding straight away. There's many other options and things that are great about TON integration, but we'll just talk about from the side of like being able to use your crypto with it. And now user acquisition, exactly what I'm saying. 950 million users. You have a huge pool of users that, look, this is a big part of the room, we're already there. You're all on Telegram, so like there's no barriers to entry. Look, if I told you how to download like the mini app, the Clicker app, you could do it before I click the next slide, okay? That is the key bit, and we're really missing this, okay? Look, so I know we've got a reasonable amount of people in the room that are familiar with TON, but maybe, and this really surprised me, we're getting more and more transactions all the time. We're getting more and more active users. Why are we getting users? Many reasons. People now are starting to come and realize how easy it is to use TON on Telegram and integrate it in there. We can see the transactions are going. Projects are coming, okay? There's no way not noticing all these projects are coming. And now we've got games, okay? And games are doing really well. Okay, now we're going to start seeing the real use cases like the e-commerce, the ride sharing, all of these things that we do normally will be in Telegram. And instead of having to download an app or having to do card details and then worry, you can just do that without any of that, without giving your data away. And this is the thing that people are starting to do in building, okay? And as you can see here, look, 11.6 million monthly active users, proper users coming in, using the blockchain, using it and seeing its potential. So like, why wouldn't you go and start harnessing all of these there? Look, 6.5 weekly active users. You know, this is really happening. We're seeing this on chain. I work for STON.fi. STON.fi is the biggest DEX. We're seeing a lot more usage just coming in, and we're integrated. And I'll talk a little bit more how you can harness this. So these are the mini apps, okay? I've shown games because I don't know anyone, if you remember Facebook back in the day, was it Farmville? It was Farmville, wasn't it? Like, you know, the only people that used to message me about Farmville was like I don't know, my mum, my nan, my aunt, you know, like, this is how you get these people on board into crypto. I go, oh, I was speaking to Jack the other day. He said, oh, my mum's talking to me about like the crypto airdrop from, was it Hamster? I don't know if Jack's here, but like, for Hamster, where is it coming? Straight away, his mum's talking about crypto without him even realizing it. And, you know, this is what we're needing. This is how we do the adoption. We've got Bloom. These are all having mega users on there. Right, mini apps. Okay, this is the one onboarding. And you can set up your mini app. I might have left this slide in like 30 minutes. I don't know, Jack, are you there? Is it 30 minutes? No, he's somewhere. But it's 30 minutes. So if you have a native website, you can turn that website into a mini app within 30 minutes. That's how crazy it is. Okay, look, straight away, sorry? Within 2 minutes. There we go. Okay, well, you're much better dev than most of my devs. 2 minutes, you can turn a website in. Victor's, he's one of the key people in the ecosystem at the front recording me. But look, 2 minutes, if you have your website, why wouldn't you do this? You know, like, what's the barrier to entry? User acquisition, Notcoin. Thank you very much, Notcoin guys, for coming up. This was the thing, this was the real use case. This was the thing that really showed why this was gonna work, this viral mechanics. Invite the friend. I think 95% of people on Notcoin were invited. This is where you're getting that viral mechanics. Obviously, you reward people. This is what's great with crypto. You can start giving them tokens. You can reward them, and yeah. So look, these are the way we're getting the user acquisition. And then look, there's ton integration, Tom Keepers, mostly around the world, you can integrate Tom Wallet directly. So again, you're removing all the friction there. Okay, user acquisition as well. Look, we have our own app center. This is crazy, okay? So you can go in there, listed on all the apps, and just see that there. So this is how you get these mass adoptions, and this is where. And now you can see, you're gonna channel in the 950 users. We've got the viral Telegram mini apps. We go into this 60, and then now we go into Dengen stuff, okay? And this is where STON.fi comes in. I've got 1 minute, and I don't really need more than 1 minute, because we're DEX, okay? Everyone knows about, hopefully knows about DEX. Our numbers are going up. I don't even really need to tell you about that. We're like the infrastructure, okay? So what you can do now is integrate DeFi within your 2 minute it takes, and straight away, you've got DeFi there, like the tap swaps have got the swaps in it, all back in from us. So what's the future? We're going cross-chain. So you've got an RFQ DEX, AMM, no bridging, no wrapping. We're getting rid of liquidity providers, just being the sole area. We're going to get market makers, liquidity providers, and platforms. And then we're going cross-chain. This gives users access for so much more. So just imagine, we always talk about TON and Telegram's going to be the gateway. With our integration of STON.fi, it's the gateway of the gateway. And as a user, you can get referral on there. So you can set in there, you know, 0.1. So back here, you know, you could put like a 0.101%, and then you get, as a builder, this is like no-brainer. This is brilliant. So look, this is the future, okay? This is what you've got to be doing. If you're not thinking about it, you know, you need to be. So look, how do you get involved, okay? I'm going to quickly see if you can scan this in 30 seconds, and I'll quickly say what we're going to do. What do you think the killer use case will be? Is it e-commerce, gaming, ride-sharing, DeFi? Please vote if you can. If not, e-commerce, gaming, yes, we've got 2. There we go. Keep going. There we go. Look at that. Interesting. Interesting. Very good. Right. I know I've got 10 seconds. It's really interesting we're seeing gaming, e-commerce, and DeFi, something else. Ride-sharing. No one really believes about ride-sharing. It is going to be the future of ride-sharing. Look, I'm not going to do an audience Q&A. Ton Society, we're doing lots of it. Anyone come to my lawn ton events in London? Anyone come? Yeah. They're great events, honestly. Like, we don't really talk about crypto. They're just fun events to be at. So obviously just reach out, try and find the London event there. Charlotte's giving me the death sign. Get involved in the Open League. It's like the Premier League. If you've got your tokens, we reward them. Ton Foundation do this. And then look, if you want to join Ton Society, do that. If you want to join the Open League, do that. If you want to give me a round of applause, do that. Thank you so much.